Oh, good morning. I didn't know I was live. I'm so late this morning. I didn't get to do my makeup or anything. Oh, gosh, I didn't know DD, Delusions of Speller, was doing a 12-hour live. Uh-oh, my bad. She's live right now. Sorry, DD. But I always do my videos about the same time every morning. She understands. Let me find my chat. Oh, I don't see anybody in the chat. So, anyways, I was going to talk about Malia Davis this morning. Anyways, why Texas EquiSearch are so aggravated that they are these volunteer groups that are searching for Malia. One of the founding members, Tim Miller, says that these search groups that are not in contact with law enforcement authorities, that have not been trained properly in how to search for someone that's missing or for someone that's passed, they're going to mess this search up. They're going to overlook something, and Tim Miller said they're going to let a killer walk free. Now, I didn't know the other day when I reported on a search party, a volunteer search party that found a cell phone. I didn't know that those people were related to Brittany Bowens. That's kind of strange to me. That's what I'm hearing, at least. Okay, here's some people: Cheryl, Katie, Kimbo, Key Largo, Kimbo, Key Largo. I like it. Katie, have you heard anything about that? That the search party that was looking for Malia and found that cell phone was actually kin to the family. And I was told in my comment section that they not only found one cell phone, but they found two. Hey, Kim Smith. For some reason, this chat does not want to work right. Well, that's what I'm being told, Katie. That's what I'm being told. Uh, what was kind of weird to me is they was like, authorities don't know why that the searchers thought this cell phone was Darian Vance's. Well, common sense, people. His cell phone, he said, is missing, and they find a cell phone laying out in the middle of nowhere. Of course, you're going to think that's Darian's phone. I mean, how many people lose their cell phone in the middle of nowhere? Katie, I heard it was possible. Wow. Oh, I don't know. This case is very confusing. I don't think they're going to find Malia unless Darian tells where she's at. Now, the detective, what's his name? Avindo, something like that. He is telling tourists, when they're out hiking in the area, what to look for. Soil looks like it's being disturbed. Items out of place. I don't think they're going to find Malia. What I would like to know is, what was the timestamp on that surveillance video or photo when Malia was seen going into the house for the last time? Another thing that I find strange is there's no picture or video of Brittany Bowens leaving for the airport that morning. But yet there's video and pictures of Darian and Malia coming back in the house that day. Why is that? Did the neighbors have a surveillance video, a security thing set up, or were they just filming him, from like their window or door? What's the deal with that? Christina, you read last night. Hey, Herbie, you read last night that they found Malia. Let me get out of the chat because I was just on Google trying to go through different articles, and I've got a missed phone call. I have no idea who that's from. Okay. See, I don't see anything that they found her. Of course, I could just be missing it. The last thing I see is Malia Davis likely dead while cooperation wanes, according to Houston law enforcement. And then there's another one by Fox News. Malia Davis was killed. Houston cops now suspect. Here's one 18 hours ago. I can't talk. 18 hours ago, we believe that God will answer our prayers. Church members hold service for Malia Davis. Wow. Christina, do you know where you read that at? If so, please tell us. It popped up. It was a black man talking. Wow. Hey, Megan's birdie. How are you? Speaking of birdies, I took the little chicks over to the chicken coop this morning for the last time. They're just getting too big to be sleeping in that tote, and me trying to catch them, and their little feet's getting sharp, and they can fly. They was flying out of that tote this morning when I was trying to move their water bowl and stuff. Yeah, Cam Smith, right. Where is the footage of her leaving the airport? Now, from what I've read, unless these articles were wrong, that the cops said that they verified that she flew out and stuff. But what I found strange is I read another article that said even though they caught Malia and Darion coming back into the house that day, Brittany was not caught on footage leaving for the airport. So that's why I'm asking, did these neighbors have a security camera or were they just filming Darion for some reason? That's all I see too, Herbie. Well, Christina, I believe you too, sweetie. I'd just like to know where you saw that at. Well, I wonder, was it here on YouTube? The story's off. She flew to Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken, on April 11th, and I was told that's the day her dad died. She hadn't seen her dad in like 10 or 12 years, they're reporting. Okay, and then she flew back, and then she flew back out. What was it, on the 30th, guys? Am I wrong? There's so many dates of these cases. I can't remember everything. Let's see. Yeah, she flew out like on the April 30th. And she didn't go to the funeral. She went to the burial. I mean, I would like to say this, but then I'm like, well, that was her dad. But I feel like this: if you weren't close to your dad, and it's like been like 10 or 12 years, like why are you flying all the way to Massachusetts and leaving your daughter with someone you say was physically and sexually abusing her? Like it don't make no freaking sense to me, lady. Hey, let me tell you something, Herbie. I agree with you. It should be mandatory law that you should have to take a lie detector test when one of your loved ones goes missing, your child or your husband or your wife. That's what happened to that missing yoga instructor from Hawaii. As soon as she went missing, her daggone boyfriend went and took a lie detector test so police could clear him and start looking for her. He passed it, of course, and they found her alive. She'd broken her leg or something in the woods hiking in, I guess, Maui. But that should be a law. Look, you got to take a lie detector test. I guess it would go against people's, what is it, constitutional rights and all this and that. But if you don't got anything to hide, it looks like you would be like, and if the police were suspecting you, you would say, hey, strap me up so you can clear me and start looking for my damn child. That's right, Mel Mel. She didn't give a shit. Yeah. See, that's what's made. I want to know what time that picture was taking her going back into the apartment because Malia could have been dead before Brittany even left town. Maybe that's why she's come out trying to make him look so bad, even though she's incriminated herself, is because her ass was involved in it. And maybe it was just more than leaving Malia in the care of someone that was abusive. It is frustrating. And his dad got on there. I mean, I know that's his son, but he lied for his son. I did believe his dad when he showed concern for Malia, Joe Vince Sr., but he lied about Darion working in the mailroom. I mean, hell, he could have worked in the mailroom, but the dude had a mail route. That authorities have verified that. They don't know how long he worked on that mail route, but he was on a mail route. So he lied, and he can't use the excuse, well, I live in another state. I didn't know, because he seemed to know quite a bit from what he was saying, what was going on in Darion's life with Brittany and the kids. Oh, Karen, I'm glad you caught me. I was going to be on camera this morning, and to be honest, I didn't get up till like 8 o'clock. And then I sat there with my daggone tendonitis killing me. Then I had to take the chickens over there, so I just didn't have time. Herbie, CPS should never give kids back that have been abused by a parent. If there is evidence that that child has been abused, they shouldn't go back to their parents. They shouldn't give them a second chance. They should put them with family members, or find them a home where people love and protect them. Now, I know foster homes are not that great sometimes, but there's a lot of good foster parents out there. And you know what? I hear people, I see them criticizing Craig Davis. I couldn't think of his name. Craig Davis, Malia's biological dad, for putting pictures out about, when she had her surgery. What's interesting about this child abuse case is Darion's name's not in that. It's Craig Davis, the biological father. Something else I learned is the injury Malia suffered happened at her grandmother's house, Brittany Bowens' mother's house, because Brittany and Darion and the kids lived with Brenda. Now, I'm taking somebody else's word for that. That's what Darion's dad said. And I don't know if he'd lie about that, because that can be proven pretty easily. But when the injury happened, that's why Brittany's mom couldn't take Malia, is because Brittany and Darion lived there. So Darion's mother took Malia and her sibling. Maybe siblings. I don't know. CPS, Karen, they try to keep the kids with the parents. But oh my God, these abusive and these drug addict parents, what they will do is they will clean themselves up in their house and this for a little bit of time while CPS is investigating them. And even in some cases, they even know when CPS is coming to their house. They give them a couple parenting classes, and they give their damn kids back to them, back to the abuser, and a lot of them's murdered. They should take the parents' rights when abuse is involved. You just cannot take the chance. If they'll abuse a child once, by God, they'll do it again. That's like abusing a dog. If you'll abuse a dog one time, you'll do it again because it's in you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how hard she hit, but my little boy, one time we were outside and he was about 2 years old, and my brother had his tailgate down on the truck, and Timothy took off running. He ran right into that tailgate with his head, and it put a big knot on it. I took him to the doctor. I told him what happened. Um, and that was all that ever became of it. They asked me what happened. I told them. They checked his head out, and that was the end of it. Accidents do happen. Right, I get that. But where they had CPS had been previously involved with Brittany, even before Darion was in the picture, it makes me think that they abused this kid. Hey, is Whiskey Gypsy in here? Hey, Lisa. Hey, girl. I watch your videos. I was sitting there watching your video, dancing to the Shady's Back. I love that song. I love Eminem. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself talking. Let me mute it. Yeah, Herbie's always looking hot. Herbie's a really pretty girl. Whiskey Gypsy is too. Yeah, CPS needs to have more money, because just like with the case of AJ Friend, they had so many cases that they just couldn't properly investigate AJ Friend's case, which is much bullshit. They should have made sure they did it because there'd been previous abuse and reports to CPS. Hey, Ginger Locks, good morning. Um, oh crap, my husband opened the door in there and I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. That's why all CPS, I think all over America has case overload. Probably even here. You would not believe the kids that are in foster care here in this small rural area. They don't even have enough foster parents here. That's why you should not report people to CPS to get revenge on them when they haven't done anything wrong just because you want to be a bitch. That you shouldn't do shit like that. Because CPS, they could be investigating a real case, not a case where somebody got pissed off over YouTube. Oh, please, Katie, don't blare me in the grocery store. The people up there will be like, where the hell's that hillbilly voice coming from? Is your area the same? Oh, yeah, they advertise on TV on my local channel for Catholic Charities, is who does the foster program here. They advertise for foster parents. My mom tried to be a foster parent, but she you can't choose which kids you get, basically. She would get older kids, and kids that's been in like the foster system for years. And one of them stole my mom's car and wrecked it. She had to call the police. He ran away, all kinds of crap. Um, it's really sad. They've just been through so many families and been through their own abusive family. It just really messes them up. My uncle still does foster work. He is great with children. He has actually adopted like 3 or 4 of the foster kids that have lived with him and his wife. Yeah. Yeah, Karen, and way too many addicts. And I'm not putting down addicts because I'm one in recovery. So I can talk about addicts because I was one of the worst. But these people clean themselves up for these drug tests. It's what I hear. Then after social service leaves, they'll continue using. Yeah, my mom had this one little redheaded girl, Karen. She was cute as she could be. She got to go live with some of her relatives, which was great. And then my mom had like a little 2-year-old. My mom got really, really attached to her, but I think she might have went to some of her family members. But the older teenagers, I hate to say this, but you could not trust my son around them. They'd just seen so much and they were just so messed up in the head from things that they had been through. So she quit doing that because that boy stole her car and wrecked it. And she is so overprotective over my son. My son was having to sleep when there was older kids there. She made my son sleep in her room, because my son was little at this time. He's about 8 or 9. Yeah, well, Karen, he stole my mom's car, bless his heart. I think he's in jail now. He was about 16 when this happened. Yeah, they're troubled. I mean, and some of the foster homes, I mean, are really abusive. My little boy's dad was in foster care up in Maryland. He's from Baltimore. And he said when he was 3 years old, he was in a foster home and he remembered, one of those big batteries that goes like in like I don't know, like a little power toy kids will ride. He said one of them foster parents took that to his head. They about killed him, starved him, all kinds of stuff. Yes, they do. Mac's sister-in-law lost her home and her two children over drugs. Yeah, that's what my brother does right now, Karen. He gets clean for his probation officer, and then after that, it's drugs or the devil. They've ruined people around here. We got a lot of good people around here. My hubby was saying, I was talking how crappy it was around here. He's like, oh, actually, Celeste, people, there's a lot more people that work around here than not. But the drugs has took over the small country area. The methamphetamine. Used to, the cops around here thought smoking pot, they would call it smoking dope. Like it was something awful to smoke a little marijuana. Now they got something really bad to think about. The shake and bake meth that they're making used to be pills. Then they stopped the doctors around here from writing pills. A lot of them got arrested and stuff, so now they've went to making meth. Hey Jamie, good morning. I'm wondering if Brittany Bowen's Malia's mom, she doesn't look like she's on drugs. Although I could be wrong. She could pop some pills. I don't know. But she didn't look like she was. She's pretty heavy set to be on drugs. It's everywhere. It's about killed my brother, Christina, my youngest brother. I got two brothers. Actually, I got three. I got a half brother. I'm not that close with. He lives away from here. Um, but both of my brothers, my older one and my younger one, are on this crap, and they will not get off of it. They will not, and I hate to say this, but I don't have nothing to do with them because I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing their shit when they trip out, or that's what my youngest brother does. Their hallucinations and all this shit. I don't even answer the phone to my mom to listen to that shit because I don't. I care what happens to them, but my nerves cannot handle it. And that's all my mom wants to talk about. And I know if it was my child, I'd probably be the same way, but she about drives me crazy with it. And I hate to say it, but I have tried to prepare myself for my little brother ODing and passing away. He's in worse shape than my older brother. My older brother, he's in bad shape, but he doesn't do the hallucinating and acting crazy. But my younger brother, he's gonna bust his heart and he's gonna die. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Yes, it's about worried me to death. But, my hubby told me, he said, you need to prepare yourself. I said, how do you prepare yourself for that? How do you prepare yourself? Me and my brothers were always close. I'm their only sister. Um, we're just really close, and this has about killed me. Hey, Bonnie, good morning. Yeah, it is terrible, Jamie. It scares me to death. Sometimes when I see my mom's number pop up, my heart drops. Feels like it drops in my stomach. Especially if it's real early in the morning or late at night, it just trips me out. And I just keep thinking, like, how can they keep doing this? You think they would be tired of that lifestyle by now? I never was on meth. I did opiates. I've been clean 6.5 years. I could not imagine living that kind of lifestyle ever again. I'm such a homebody now, and if you meet me now, you would never thought I ever did anything like that. But I witnessed that suicide, and I self medicated myself, and I became very, very addicted. Yeah, That's what I'm saying. There's people on YouTube that's got real problems. And then here you got these fakers making up death and all this, and cancer and all this. It's a bunch of bullshit. They need to focus on their real life problems. Oh, thank you, Samara. Christina, I'm sorry, honey, for your son. I'm sorry. I'm afraid my mom's going to be going through that. If something happens to my brother, I'll have to take a break from YouTube because I don't know what I'll do. You've been clean 14 years. Congratulations, Lisa. That's a hell of an accomplishment. That's right, Linda. They need to get a real life. Quit going around giving people false strikes on their channels. That shit goes two ways. Anybody mentions my name or my damn rooster, I'm going to strike them back like they did Sarah Deputy. What's bad for the goose is bad for the gander. I'm not going to argue with that idiot over there. 15 years, Christina. Congrats. That's a hell of an accomplishment, girl. Yeah, there's another story in the news, guys. I forgot to tell you this. I think this could be in Texas. There was a little girl missing, and they um, have the suspect as the girl's uncle. Now, don't mess with me, or I'll call you HJ. Y'all should know what that stands for. Bonnie knows what it stands for. Hey, Judith. Beautiful Judith. Judith just celebrated, what was it, Judith? 27 years of marriage? Oh, Bell, you're gonna see a whole lot more of sassy CC. I'm tired of people's shit. Mel. Yeah, Mel. We'll just say HJ from now on. I can talk about hawk jaws all I want on my channel. That's not nobody's name. 27 years, that's a hell of an accomplishment, Judas. Bless your heart. I've been with my hubby, like, let's see, about 6.5 years. Ginger locks, I'm super sad. Thanks, Whiskey Gypsy. I love you, Whiskey Gypsy. I was listening to your video with my hubby yesterday. I was like, she does such a good job putting her videos together. Oh, Karen, I'm all right. I'm not going, I'm all right. I wasn't really, I just get pissed off. I just get pissed off. People call the YouTube police or whatever they're doing. I just basically wanted to know that effing shit goes both ways. That shit goes both ways. You call something on me, by God, and it shows up at my house, you better believe something's going to be knocking on your door. My hubby said, why ain't you like that more often online? I said, well, all my subscribers and stuff, hell, they're nice people, so I'm nice and respect. I'm nice. I'm like this in my real life. I'm just a little bit more sassy offline. I do try to overlook some people. Man, Lisa, I was watching it. Somebody really needs to tell me what happened with Ben and Marianne because Ash2 something, I don't know what the hell her name is, Ash2 something, left me a comment about supporting abusive men. And I was like, what the hell? I'm an abused woman. I don't support an abusive man. Ben just came in the chat and he's like, they was accusing him of doing this and that. Basically, I was just like, well, you're welcome to chat here. Stay away from people like that are saying things like that about you. I don't know both sides of the story, and I don't support abusive men. And I did comment that back. They can't do anything about a YouTube post or a video as long as you're not threatening anybody. If I choose to, I will put my own damn email back up. That's just the way it is. That's my email. It had no one's real name in it. Hey, Love Hollis. So, I mean, I just don't want to argue with her. Like, she is not worth, she's just not worth my breath. You know what I'm saying? If she was really concerned about her husband seeing stuff on YouTube, she would get the fuck off YouTube acting crazy. Simple. I don't usually cuss, but screw it. I mean, I cuss at home, don't get me wrong, but on here, because I know I got Christian people that watch me. And Mary Clark Contrary's mother, Rosalie, watches me. She's like 80 some years old, and I hate to cuss in front of her. So that's all I've got to say. And how the hell could somebody's son see my community post? Now, my son did see her video because he heard me talking about it, and he went and watched the video where she put up my emails and accused me of having an affair. My son did see that because my big mouth was talking about it, and he went and checked it out. But how is hers going to see my community post? And if she had read what it said, Bonnie's daughter said supposedly that's what her mom called and told my mom that she had passed. So yeah, okay, back to Ben. Like Ben, I know you may listen to this. I try to be neutral, but I would like to know uh, what went on between those two so I can kind of watch what I say. I've never had a problem with Marianne. She's always been nice to me. I watch her videos sometimes, but I don't, I took a long break from YouTube drama after that happened with my moderator and me. My husband got a letter through mail and all that. Um, so I took a break from drama. So I'm not sure what happened between those two. From the little bits and pieces I've seen this week, maybe they had some kind of relationship or something. Yeah, I like Ben. I like Ben. Uh, what I would like for Ben to do, and this is as a friend, I would like Ben to stop talking about her and stay away from her because it just makes him look bad and people's just going to attack him over it. And I wish he would take my advice. I really wish. Now, I was watching Brian St. John's video this morning. He was playing something, Ben's live stream, and he was saying something about a woman in a cage. And I was like, what the hell? A woman in a cage? She is Hello Starlight. Now, the only reason I call her Marianne is because that's what her screen name used to be. I don't know if she wants people calling her that last night, crap, I was looking at the chat. Calling her that or not, her real name's Hello Starlight now. Kim Smith, thank you for the super chat. Love Sassy CC. Thanks for the morning chats. Oh, you guys are welcome. I made a post and said thank you to all y'all that's helped me with my channel. Let me go get my dog. She's outside crying. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. She's crying for my nose. Damn dog out there crying every breath for my husband. I call him my husband. We're not really married, but we've lived together like 6 years. Well, Ben was drunk. Oh yeah, Mandy got into his live stream. Mandy, she's slick, ain't she? Majestically Man or the bitch and Belle. I liked her other name better, Majestically Mandy. Happy Memorial Day, CC. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much. I was going to tell you guys what I did with my YouTube money. I made $198. I withdrawed it from the checking, and I'll tell you what I spent on. I didn't spend it all. I went and I got me some Total Temptation mascara, some foundation, some concealer, some of that new tattoo gel eyeliner, face primer. What else did I buy, lady? Oh, I bought my phone card for my phone, and I still got like about 60 bucks. But anyways, I just wanted to thank all you all. I could not do it without y'all. I really love y'all. I love talking to y'all. I feel like we're all friends. I wish there was some way that a bunch of us could meet somewhere. Oh, thank you, Time for Change. Oh, yes. My hubby got me that flower yesterday, and he got one of those whiskey barrels. I'll post a picture. And we bought that lily. Is that a lily? I didn't know if it was a lily or what. But anyways, he planted that and some more flowers, perennials that come back. Yeah, this is the tattoo eyeliner pencil, Judith, and it is awesome. When I first got it, I was like, how the crap do you sharpen this? It looks like it's plastic, but it's not. And that crap really does I can line my bottom lashes with it, and it's not like a thick line, Those other pencils. I never realized I wore too much eyeliner till the other day. Is that a daylily? They had some pretty colors, Time for Change. They had like one that was like white with purple like splotches on it. They had like a peach one, an orange one, and that one I bought, I don't know what it is, like maroon. We spent like $107 at Lowe's yesterday. Oh, but we got an American flag to hang up, and I bought another little garden flag and the little pole that it goes on. Oh, thank you, Linda. Oh, well, to be honest, I kind of felt bad about myself calling someone a name. I've never done that on YouTube. But if you attack my looks, I'm going to respond to that. That's just the way it is. What's fair for the goose is fair for the gander. Oh, thank you, Christine. Hey, my YouTube money, I mean, it helps out a lot. My hubby usually buys me those things, but it felt good to buy my own things. I bought my own phone card, my own makeup, my own secret. you know, I live in Virginia, Christina. Yeah, it's only fair. I'm just not one of these people that's going to keep doing video after video roasting someone and doing crap like that. That's just not me. I'm not going to talk about someone's relationship with their son either. That is none of my business. Those are lines that I do not cross. I heard someone tell me that she said that she was sorry for calling me a name, and that was yesterday. And I want to explain to y'all why I don't keep up my lives when I talk about her. This one today, I will. It's because I don't want her as my content on my crime channel. That is why. Job. Yeah. That's probably why she apologized, Jamie, because I see, I didn't even know she said that until I watched Herbie's video. Bonnie had messaged me that night that she was talking crap, calling the YouTube place. It's like, she's threatening you. So I went over there to listen. So I had missed that part, and I thought, wow, you've got some nerve to talk about my teeth. Have you looked in the mirror, lady? So I just want her to know I'm not this person that's nice and passive that you're just going to run over. Right's right and wrong's wrong. Maybe I should have handled the Bonnie and her situation and the fake death shit different, but I really didn't know what to do about it. And you know what? Now that I think about it, people should know that crap. I was watching Molly Go Lightly or I guess it was yesterday. Somebody must have told her about it. She was laughing her ass off about it. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. I don't want to, shit talk her all the time, you know. But I damn sure don't want her as my content. So let's change the subject. Oh, Judas, you have no idea about messed up eyebrows, girl. My mom bought me one of them stupid eyebrow razors they advertise on TV. I totally screwed up my eyebrows. They look horrible. I'm trying to let them grow out, and I got this stuff. It's called Iconic. It's for your eyebrows, and that's what I have to do them with. They're getting better. She's got a different channel now. I don't even know what it's called. Mel Mel. I have no idea. Is she? Oh, Analyzer said it, Christina. Oh no, Mel Mel. She needs to go. I mean, really, if she honestly, and this is my advice to her, and I'm not being mean or telling her what to do, but if she's honestly in a custody battle, she should stay off YouTube doing what she's doing. I mean, she looked crazy as hell on the phone with the cops over a YouTube post that was non-threatening and my own email. My own email with someone's screen name in it. No one's real name. I can, and I'm gonna send everybody a link to my Discord when I get off here. I'm gonna post it in my Discord. There was nothing. There was no doxing in it. Speaking of doxing, she was trying to tell people my name over that night, my last name. If she ever sends anybody to my house, they'll be going to hers too. I guarantee her that. Well, I wouldn't involve myself in this if Bonnie hadn't asked me. I felt so bad for Bonnie. She was done so horrible. This woman, Bonnie, she really, really believed that and was upset and was trying to get funeral information about the services, was probably going to try to come, even though she lives in a different state. I mean, like, my heart broke for Bonnie. Um, Things like that are done for attention. And if you really think about it, that is sad. But Bonnie, I wanted Bonnie to get an apology. I wanted Bonnie's feelings to be recognized instead of just a, I'm sorry, don't tell nobody on YouTube. That's bullshit. Like, Bonnie don't matter. Like, Bonnie believed it. Who wouldn't believe? Like, if y'all received a text from my phone, like, let's just say Olivia. Olivia has my number, or Shirley. And it says, oh, this is Cece's husband. She has passed away. Wouldn't y'all believe it? Hell yeah, you would. You know? And she received a phone call. Oh, Bonnie, nobody believes her. I mean, hell, she admitted that the texts were sent. She blamed it on her mother. I don't know who sent the text or made the phone call, but it come from her number. I mean, she admitted it. I mean, if her mom really did something like that, she needs to get her mom professional help. She'll come back like a dog on rash, like the freaking herpes. And let me tell y'all something. She gets complete pleasure. When she had my emails and stuff posted up in her video, it was accusing me of having an affair and all this. She got complete pleasure out of it. She was smiling and everything. She had her little duper's delight going on. And the same thing with Bonnie. She is not no GD and victim. Bonnie's a victim. She was totally taken advantage of and manipulated. Bonnie, you know, I talked to Bonnie's daughter. She said she tried to tell Bonnie, but Bonnie was trying to help her. She thought she could guide her into doing the right thing. She thought, she was turning a new leaf. So that's why Bonnie became friends with her. And she put on this act here. This is what Bonnie told me. And Bonnie had to give donations. And let me tell you something. The donation Dee Dee had to refund was Bonnie's money. That was Bonnie's money, and Bonnie can tell you that in the chat if she's still in here. And that was Bonnie's money. It was given to Dee Dee, and then she made Dee Dee refund her yesterday. Dee Dee and them don't got much money. She's like me. Let me tell you something. PayPal should stop that shit. If you give somebody a donation, that's your problem. If you have second thoughts about it later on. She donated to Dee Dee, and it was Bonnie's money. Bonnie had give that to Analyzer. So that's the thing about that. Well, from what Day Day was telling me, I was in her live stream. They had been threatened and things, so I don't know. Yeah, she told me she gave the money to Day Day. Yeah, she also got Day Day a copyright strike. I don't know how you can get someone a strike for mentioning someone's name, as long as you're not saying their first and last name. I don't see what would be wrong with that. Hey, Bonnie was up all night crying and going on. See, Bonnie wanted me to call her that day, but I didn't have a phone card. So by the time I did call Bonnie, she had figured out it was a big hoax. I really thought it was true because I've heard her breathing really hard in when she's, before in videos. So I thought, well, maybe she had that sleep apnea and passed in her sleep or something, you know. So I even told my hubby, I was like, oh my God, a creator has passed. I've got to make a phone call. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. You can get in trouble. Well, it'll be false striking somebody. This is my own content right here. I have not said anyone's real name. So, that can go two ways. She mentions me or my damn rooster. Talking shit about my rooster pissed me off, y'all. That's what pissed me off, was talking about poor old Sonny. What's Sonny ever done to anybody? Look, guys, I know she's going through a hard time and like a divorce, and that would be hard not being able to see your son, but you can't do people like that. You cannot. She basically said Sonny was boring. I mean, what the hell does she want him to do? Like Bonnie said, jump rope? I mean, he's a freaking rooster. Yeah, Mama's like me. Like, look, y'all, I tried to move on past that cancer stuff and give her a second chance too. Um, I had even commented on her video about her son. He's handsome, and it's the truth. I really feel like he's a little cutie. Um, but this shit, she said, you wanted to be my friend for. I never wanted to be your friend, woman. What the hell? I sent you an email when you said your husband was abusive. Asked you if he's okay. You never responded. I didn't want to be your damn friend. I don't need you as my content. Are you crazy? I'm not wanting to destroy my channel. Yeah, Bonnie, didn't you say like that the person that was texting you, they said that they were going to do a live stream and announce it to everyone that she had passed? And then when she came on the live stream, her hand was over the camera for a second or two. Then she moved it. Well, the thing about it is, if he really won't let her see her son, and I'm sure she could file some papers for that. YouTube striked me on Go Live and was what Ginger Locks? I don't understand. Well, one time, honey, I was on here live streaming. Excuse me, and we were watching HLN. We were going to watch a news conference, and right at the bottom of my screen, it came across copyright audio. So I had to end my live stream really quick. Um, but they didn't strike me for it, probably because I ended it and I didn't allow it to upload. Yeah, she put something over the camera. Bonnie, I mean, I know I've talked with you about this, but I'll ask you again. Like, did she ever explain to you why that was done, or was it just I'm sorry, right? Oh, really, Herbie? Really, Ginger Locks? Wow. I didn't know you could give someone a strike for mentioning someone's name. I don't no, she didn't say anything. I don't know, Kim. She says she has a I was listening to her one day and said she had a trust fund. I've got to go refresh my coffee. Gosh, my hubby's got that damn news blasting. Hold on, guys. Let me get my coffee cup. Okay, guys. Let's get back to the chat here. Oh, really, Mel Mel? Well, the other day, hell, she said something about not being able to pay the mortgage. So, which is it? Is it our house or not? Really none of my business. I don't care. That is a nice house. My hubby would have left me if I'd have got on YouTube and told people I had cancer and really didn't scam people. I don't think she was trying to scam people for money. It's an intention. It's an attention-seeking behavior. I gotta take some ibuprofen. Um, DD says it's that. What is it? Personality disorder? Bullshit. I got mental illness. I don't do shit like that. Bonnie, you said the other day, I wanted to tell you this, that you thought maybe she had recorded you talking. Nobody cares. We all talk smack. But I'll just give you this little information. Yes, it is legal in most states to record someone without their permission. What makes it illegal is the Federal Wiretapping Act. You cannot record someone um, and then post it for everyone, especially if the person thinks that the conversation is private. And I have done research on this. This is how I know this. Um, State wise, it's legal. Federal wise, it's illegal if the person you were talking to that you're recording thinks it's a private conversation. So, no worries about that. Yeah, I know she does order a lot. I mean, like, I don't know how she orders all that stuff crap. I bought what I told y'all, that little bit of makeup the other day, and it was like over $100 and some dollars. Well, with my phone card was like 35. So I don't know how she does it. Oh my gosh, she just wants people to feel sorry for her, Bonnie. You didn't record her. If you did, I don't blame you a damn bit. You was trying to protect yourself. Goodness gracious. Nobody cares. You're part of our community. You've always been a part of it. Um, People chat in different places. I don't care. I know you was just trying to be a good person. Hell, I tried to be a good person too. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Bonnie. She strikes my channel, I'm going to fight it because I don't have any of her material on my channel. And this is the United States of America. We have freedom of speech. I will say and do what I want. And so will Bonnie and everybody else in this community. Do you think if I done Bonnie that way, that old bitch wouldn't have posted it? Hell yeah, she would have. Them strikes goes two ways. If she ever puts any of my shit up again, she'll see what happens. Her ass will get a strike. I'll have her ass in court. That's right, Katie. It's the United States of America. We got freedom of speech. She made her an enemy with me. I got news for her. I will never. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm a bitch. I got a big heart, but I can be a bitch. I'm going to have to get my hubby to talk to y'all one day. I'm going to get him on the live stream to answer questions about me. I am a bitch, and I will never forgive her for what she did. She fucked up when she called me a name. I ain't got no sympathy for her. I wish her the worst. I should have said that. It's the way I feel right now, though, guys. I was talking to my hubby about it this morning. He said, you did what was right. See, I got news for her. My husband's family's got money too, so they were going to hire me a lawyer. And actually, we called one when they put up my private emails and was accusing me of having an affair, which was not true. I was friends with Danny. We did flirt a little bit. My hubby knows that. But they put it all over YouTube. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Yeah, even my hubby, I said, look, right's right and wrong's wrong. And he actually, as I told him this morning, I said, she called me Snaggletooth, so I called her Hog Jaws. He said, that's good for her. You gonna come at me? I'm gonna come back at you. You better believe it. I'm nice. I'm passive. I'm respectful. But people need to know, do not fuck with me. Because I'm not nice all the time. I will stand up for myself. I've been abused most of my life, and ain't nobody on fucking YouTube gonna threaten me, tell me what to do. Karen, I used to be the same way, girl. Used to go to another room and cry. I'm not like that anymore. I will not let anyone, especially no damn woman, tell me what I'm going to say on my own damn channel. Hell to the no. Bonnie, I love you too, honey. Bonnie was so sweet. She's already asked for my P.O. box. And she wants to send little goodies and stuff. I told her she didn't have to do that. And she done her the same way and gave her donations and stuff. And what did Bonnie get in return? Bunch of bullshit. That's right, Jamie. Well, I'm nice too, but don't mess with me. Don't push me. I mean, she's like, well, she should have called me. Bitch, I don't want you to have my phone number. Are you crazy? Why would I call you? so you could lie out of it and make Bonnie out to be a liar? I would believe a complete stranger over her any day. I'd believe my dog over her. I'm damn sure not afraid of her, Judith. That's why she did it. She took advantage of her. Bonnie's daughter's pissed. Her husband's pissed. Mad Gas Guy, don't poke the bear. Hey, that reminds me of Dr. Dolittle movie, the first one, when he's trying to train that bear to be a real bear because the bear's been in a circus, and that bear tells him, he says, like, don't poke the bear. And Dr. Dolittle's like, poke, poke, poke. Threatening Herbie, threatening to send cops to people's house over YouTube and scare their kids, endanger their kids' life. Honey, that ever happens in front of my son. Let me just say this. I would not do someone like that when I'm a complete psycho on YouTube and they could report me to CPS or damage my court case. She needs to think about those things. People's just not going to sit back and take that shit. You leave Herbie alone, you leave Bonnie alone. Herbie's a mother. She just covers drama. Do you think that people call friggin' what is that show? It covers like the drama of the celebrities, something. You think they call the police, those celebrities? Oh, they was talking about my drama on there. Fuck no. That's exactly what we'll do, Herbie. We'll report the scamming. I don't know what happened between her and her hubby. I really don't care. They may have reported her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do feel bad about her not being able to see her son, but of course, I don't know the circumstances behind that. I don't know. All I could say is when she was crying about her son might see it, she didn't give a fuck if my son saw what she put about me, did she? She got me fucking cussing. She ever called me Snaggletooth to my face, she'd see what happened. Big fat fucking hog jaws. She gets me pissed off. I cannot stand her. The way she done Bonnie. And you know what? She done critters like crap too. And before I questioned critters when that cancer scam shit went on, I shouldn't have, because I was like, how did she not know that? Because she was fooled and manipulated. And who thinks someone's lying about something like that? So I'm sorry, critters. She put Critters' real name and everything out there. She doxed her. Oh, Herbie can use any of my videos she wants. Herbie, I sent you a video last night in your email. I didn't know if you wanted it or not, but I had it. Someone had sent me, and I was like, I'm going to give it to Herbie. She called me Snaggletooth, Christina, and I called her Hawkjaws. That's what happens. Hey, Candy. Happy Memorial Day to you, too. We helped my neighbor set up one of those big Coleman swim pools from Walmart. It's pretty nice. So I can go swim whenever. That's where I got the chicken coop at. Guys, I am so allergic to bugs. It's not real. I cannot step outside without having to use bug spray. I have been bit so many times going to that chicken coop. I've never seen so many bugs in my life. Yeah, she called me Snaggletooth. I saw it on Herbie's video. Thanks, Herbie. I didn't know she called me that. It's really pissed me off. What pissed me off more was talking about my rooster. Winky, girl, I am so sorry. No, I never got a chance to visit that site. But I would really like to if they got chicken shoes out there. I'm not a big shoe person, guys, but I do want some chicken shoes. Hey, when you talk about Sonny, you'll really piss me off. Don't watch my damn rooster if you think it's boring. He's sweet and innocent. That rooster is traumatized, y'all. He watched his whole family be slaughtered by a chicken hawk. That's why he hides in the shadows on this porch over here and on my porch and everywhere else. He's been traumatized. Don't F with my rooster. At least I love y'all too. Yeah, but Harvey, was she really on there with the police? What would she do if you picked up the phone and called them on her for being freaking psychotic? Hey, Sonny's a lot better looking. She is. Sorry, y'all hear the mower outside. Mel, I'm going to start checking to see if you're live as soon as I get up. This morning I overslept, but if you could tell me what time you usually go live, like on my time, I'll try to catch you. Oh, it's all right, Christina. Hey, she pissed me off. Don't fuck with my rooster now. He blocked the shit out of her. He was around her. She's just jealous. That's why she said she's got that Sunny Rooster channel. It's just the same old thing. She's jealous. And when she said, "Oh, you're just a little bit more southern than me," bitch, you ain't even southern. You're a freaking what they call a hick, an ignorant hick, uneducated. You are why mountain people have a bad name. Yeah, did I? Yeah, Ginger Locks. Sorry, y'all. I don't usually cuss on here. I hope no kids are listening. Yeah, Ginger Locks, ask me away. I've lost my lighter. Damn, I didn't mean to get on this woman this morning. But oh well, this video's been left up. She can do what she wants about it. She strikes me. She better not so much as mention me or my rooster. Her ass will be struck too. I already told Sarah Deputy. She already does Sarah that way. So for her doing Sarah that way, I catch her mentioning me or Sonny. She's getting one too. I don't think you can really strike someone over such shit unless you use their content. It's freedom of speech, and there's what that one thing where you can use like news and all that. I forget what the hell it's called. I don't know much about the copyright strike because I don't use nobody's stuff. But oh, Ginger Locks, go ahead, honey. I'm getting ready to end my live stream anyways. Go ahead. I'm the same way. If I see someone's live after I've gone on, I feel bad. But you know, you just can't help it sometimes. I noticed Dee was live after I got on, and I was like, crap. Sorry, delusion speller. But Herbie, yeah, anytime you want to use any of my content, you go right ahead. If I'm ranting or whatever, it's probably not that interesting to anybody else. Yeah, go ahead. I'm getting ready to end mine anyways, and we'll go over at what's your channel. Yeah, okay. That's why people think about, you know, when they think about Appalachian Mountain people or Blue Ridge Mountain people, they think uneducated, hillbillies wearing bibbed overalls. doing this, doing that. And a lot of people in rural areas, they're like, oh, they're welfare recipients living off the government, drawing SSI. People like, and scamming people, scamming people. She gives people a bad name. Mountain people. She's a disgrace. She really pissed me off. She's like, oh, what'd she call me? Sweet Southern Belle. I'm not sweet. I'm only sweet to nice, respectful people. Pieces of shit, I'm not sweet to. Thank you, Linda. Have a great day. DJ's Appalachian. She don't do crap like that. Kim, Kim Smith, she's Southern. Lisa, West Virginia, she's Southern. Bye, Winky. Love you. Have an awesome day. She was trying to catch you with her honey. Hey, they ain't a bit of sweetness in her body. I can tell her that right now. She can say whatever she wants to about me. The facts are, I have never got on YouTube and told anyone that I was dead or had cancer and lied. That's the facts. That's what makes me a better person than you, lady. Facts. Y'all have never seen me on a roll like this. I'm telling you, she's made an enemy out of me. I wouldn't give her the time of day. I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. When you talk about my damn rooster, that pisses me off. I don't care what you say about my teeth. You don't comment on somebody's looks when you got big jaws like it anyways. Anyways, guys. Have a great day. I apologize for the acid. Fake sugar. Yeah. Yeah, that shows you what kind of person she is and how she thinks. She faked cancer and yet still shows her face on YouTube. She faked her death to Bonnie, but yet still shows her face on YouTube and plays the victim and cries that, oh, I'm in a custody battle. My husband's going to see this or that. My opinion, Steve's done got all the evidence that he needs, whatever his name is. So, anyways, guys, I love y'all. I will see y'all in the morning. Have a great day. If y'all get any updates about Malia, let me know. Hopefully, Katie will want to come on tomorrow. We'll do us a little podcast together, live stream, discuss Malia. I'm going to message her, see if she wants to. We need to move on from this situation. We don't want to give her a lot of attention. She likes that. She likes that, we talk about her. So, anyways, I love y'all. Thanks for your support. Thanks for chatting. Y'all have a safe day if you're traveling. There's a lot of accidents that happen, and there's a lot of drunk drivers out, I don't know why people won't get drunk on Memorial Day, but they do. Anyway, love you too, Karen. Love all y'all. And Mel, I want to tell you something, Mel. You are a good person. I was thinking that the other day. You're just so likable as I was watching your live stream. I really like you. You're a good person. Anyways, love y'all guys. Peace.